Welcome, everybody. John Zager, good morning. How is everybody? Pretty early here in Colorado. Absolutely a clear day. Supposed to get up into the 70s again. Should be really nice. It's warm right now. It's 60, so pretty nice. I have the truck running a little bit. I'll shut it off here in a moment. But let's see. Kind of a bunch of thoughts going through my head. I started getting downloads again. I don't know if you guys remember what that's about. But the field, the unified field, the universe starts giving you information periodically for reasons I'm not really clear about, other than your vibrations and energy are at a level that has hooked into the unified field, and now they're wanting to communicate with you. I guess that's how that goes. I'm drinking coffee and it's kind of cold. Well, warm, not even warm. But staying present is the topic of conversation, but I actually have some other topics I may try to get into and may not. So staying present is the topic. When we are in the Newtonian model, right? We have a past, a present, and a future. Everything is linear time, and we live in a three-dimensional world, and there's a cause and an effect. Pretty logical, huh? Actually very logical. And I believe it's the cerebellum part of the brain that has to do with, past history. And we recall things from the past. And that, in a lot of cases, brings back memories and whatnot, and can create some stress. And that's past, and then the future is, and of course that past, bringing back old memories that are not very fond or whatever, creates some stress, some possible depression, sadness, things of that nature. And the future, when you're anticipating something unfavorable, that's called anxiety. And you're saying to yourself that that event that's going to happen in the future resembles this event from the past, which was negative. Therefore, it's going to be unfavorable, and I'm anxious about its outcome. I really don't want to feel that feeling again, is what you're saying. So that's past and future. When you're sitting in your truck in the parking lot behind some bar, I guess, and you're kind of watching the metro go back and forth with people, there isn't a whole lot to feel stress about. Like, I see this tree right here and it's budding. They have it staked out so the wind doesn't blow it over, I guess. The parking lot's dirty, but you know what's new in the world today. There's no cars back here. Well, a couple. They must be inside cleaning. But staying present is, how can you have stress? I'm trying to think of that. If I'm present in the moment, I can't have stress, right? So you hear Dr. Joe refer in a few cases, I guess, where he's, that's his little, one of his many little cliches that he says, stay present. It's staying present with kind of the unified field. There's a big jump, you guys, I just made. So we're hopping out of the Newtonian model, and we're making a big leap into quantum mechanics, where it says, science, you guys, it's just science. It says the past, the present, and the future are now. There is no linear time, a beginning and an end. Linear time is just man-made anyway. There never has been a time. Man contrived that notion and found something that resembled a clock and said, this is a clock, and we're now at this time, and at this time, that event is over. Linear time. The quantum model takes away stress, eliminates stress, in that everything is now. Past is now. The future is now. The present is now. There is no cause and effect of things. It's the cause of the effect. So staying present is a way to live a healthier life. Now, let's go back for un momento. All these podcasts are about neuroscience. Neuroscience is the study of the brain with the nervous system, right? Emotions. So, if we're present all the time, then our nervous system is pretty quiet. Yeah? Okay. So, when you meditate, the thing you attempt to do, and you get better and better and better at meditating, is staying present. You're not meditating to go back and relive old events that are going to produce emotion and, as they say, release the chemicals that produce the depression, the sadness, the stress, the whatever have you. You're not meditating to go back. You're not meditating to go back and fix something. If you need to do that, go to a therapist, psychotherapist. They'll give you 5 years of their time and as much money as you can give them to meticulously take apart your past and point fingers at why things are the way they are. I don't even want to go into that conversation, but when you meditate, you're trying to stay present in your current breath. The attempt, and again, it's, I suppose some of the yogis could do it, but, you're trying to reduce all of your thoughts to as few or none as you can get them. So the idea is not to go and, anticipate or project the future. You're trying to anticipate some event you have to go to and speak, let's say, and you're projecting from the past not a good experience you had speaking in public or whatever. So you're now trying to work on issues of the future that have not even occurred. And you're using old memories there to project outcomes in the future. Stay present. So if we're able to, when we meditate, just stay present, we're actually in consciousness. We're just conscious. Hopefully, there is no other thought filtering through. Of course, if thoughts filter through, you just allow them to go through, you accept them, there they are, fine, let them pass on by and go back to meditating. In a minute, the average person might have 7 thoughts, different thoughts, go through their head. It'd be cool if you could get that down to 1. Staying present. When you're out in your day, doing whatever it is that you do, a lot of people are projecting how their day is going to go before they get there, based on past events, right? Psychology, and again, which I did for 38 years of clinical, psychology just talks about, the patterns of your past are who you are, and the outcomes of the future are based on your patterns. What's the example I used to get with patients? The courts would send people, and the person would have what would you say? A history of bad events. I don't know. Did things that the courts didn't like. And in turn, you were supposed to label that person as psychopath, sociopath, I don't know, whatever you want to give them. Because the probability is that person's going to be that way in the future. Whew. Wow. Neuroscience today treats that differently. Neuroscience might take that individual and approach treatment from science. Explain the Newtonian model, explain the quantum model, and then basically say, if we can get you to stay present, I'm guessing that your personality, how you think, act, and feel, may alter for the better for you. When you're trying to get connected to the unified field, I don't know if everybody has that understanding real clearly, but the unified field is the light. There's a creator, right? And the creator is the light source. And all vibrations, regardless of levels, and all energy, regardless of levels, the light, the creator, the universe, can hook into. Now, you can't do that. I can't do that. Obviously, we're not, well, I don't want to say that, but we're limited with what we can hook into. And by staying present, we're trying to get all of our vibrations and energy to hook into the unified field, the creator, the light. With our intentions and stuff, what we're looking for, what we're needing. So, health-wise, huge benefits to staying present. I mean, you got the whole cardiovascular system. Heart rate, respiration, oxygen level, blood flow, blood pressure. You have the whole digestive system. If you're staying present, you're basically without stress. The whole digestive system works better. So all of the autonomic things that are going on that are keeping you alive without you really knowing that it's going on. As you stay present, all of that stuff runs in harmony, right? It runs smoothly. There's a coherence idea. There's no edges. So health-wise, I mean, it strengthens your immune system. Doesn't weaken it, just strengthens it. That's a good thing. Emotionally, that's physical stuff. And again, gosh darn, do a whole podcast on the physical benefits of staying present. Emotionally, all of those chemicals that are kicking off all of those ugly emotions are not doing that. So emotionally, I wouldn't say you feel detached from anything, but you're apart from the negative energies that are floating around out here and the negative vibrations that are going on all the time in our daily lives. Your relationships are benefiting from staying present. You're present with the other person. You're present with, hopefully their energy level and vibrations and their thinking and feelings and moods and temperaments and personality. And everything gets into sync. Your relationships at work, your work progress. You're more efficient. You get more done. You're more thoughtful. You're more mindful. When they say stay present, that's also, the mindfulness. Stay present, mindfulness. That's kind of a trendy word, but it has all the same meanings as staying present. So, here's an interesting, I'm going to do a sidebar. I'm going to do just a sidebar for a couple minutes, you guys. It's kind of bothering me, and I want to touch on it. But have you ever walked down the street and somebody coming on your side of the sidewalk a ways down crosses? Have you ever gone into, I don't know, a place of business somewhere, and you need to get some information or buy something or whatever, and you get this really uneasy feeling? You know what I mean? And you're not quite sure what that is. Do you ever feel uncomfortable around people? Or do you think people feel uncomfortable around you? Right? So, some of that stuff has to do with staying present and not projecting events of the future onto people, places, and things based on your past. Likability. I think, and I don't have enough research on this, but I think in my study that if you're projecting out into the world, you're going to get some uncomfortable feelings. You might feel uncomfortable about someone, or you might get the sense that someone feels uncomfortable about you. Right? Whereas, think about this for just a moment, and then we'll be done. But think about the people that are happy and they seem to have resources and people and avenues and options and possibilities, and they have a smile on their face. Are they staying present in the moment? Are they mindful of the moment? or are they in their past or future? You know, there's certain people you're attracted to, yeah? Okay. And there's certain people that you just genuinely, I like that person. I don't know why. I just genuinely like that person. Maybe that has to do with them, that other person staying present, and their personality reflects that. Now, you know, they talk about, you know, the colors around your aura and what comes off to other people. And, you know, it's either good or bad. Your vibrations to other people are either good or bad. Your energy level to other people is either good or bad. Now, there's gray in there, of course, but, you know, I'm trying to be clear to make a point. I'd like to have you, I don't know, work on, meditate on, spend your day being mindful of staying present and see if it has an effect on your personality and those around you. Pretty simple, huh? Yeah, get back to me on that one. Everybody can just call my number and let me know. Now, advertisement. Of course, I do coaching and consultation, speaking, workshops. I'm easy to find. Contact me any way you can. God bless everybody. I hope you all have a great day. I'm looking forward to today. I really am. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Colorado. I've got a little bit of work I've got to do for a few hours right now. And then I get to do more exciting things. And I am being downloaded right now with a lot of information from the universe. So I'm looking forward to some of the research I get to do later today. God bless everybody. Have a great day. See you all. Talk to you all real soon. See you. Bye.